All right, so let's check. Which school are you in?
Black River, Black River Primary and Infant.
Black River Primary and Infant. All right, so I'm logging in now to check to see. Um, all right, so Black River Primary and Infant is active. And how many persons are here today?
Well, I am the only person right now. The other admin person has not yet joined. She's at school, but as I told you, I am home because I'm working online. I'm doing some marketing.
Okay,
So I sent her a message to join.
okay, so I'm checking the amount of users now. So there are a lot of people here.
Some of them, some of those persons migrated though. They are overseas. I know I will have to delete them. Then we have a few new teachers. But when I go in, I am not seeing that section to the left where you can go in to set up admin. I'm not seeing it on my computer.
Because the system has changed, Bobet. I'm gonna update. Are you able to log in now?
Yeah, I am on it now, sir.
All right, so I'm gonna ask you to share your screen so that I can walk you through what you need to do.
Okay, let me. So that means I'll have to join Zoom on that because I'm on Zoom with the phone. Let me just. Me a second.
All right, let me just check the
I was
school
trying
setup.
to find a computer, but it's updating taking some time.
All right,
So let me join here.
let me check your school setup in the meantime to see if it has been done.
Yes, sir.
Your school follows the um, subject pathway or something like that.
Well, we are doing it now. Just started this year, but it's a pilot program though. So 4 to 6 actually doing subject teaching right now.
Oh, so the rest of the school, grade 1 to 3, is different.
Yes, sir. Everybody teaches his or her own class. But as I said, it's a pilot program. The teachers are complaining, so I don't know if they will be going back to the original thing. But our education officer, she had a meeting with us the other day to say that she's going to use our school um, to do in the QEC as the pilot. So
Okay,
she wants to see how it works in our school before the others come on board.
okay. Um, so I'm currently calling Antoinette because I think they have both versions working in their school. So I'm checking if we can get her because
Okay, sir.
they have a way how they set it up that it works. Good morning,
Yes, sir.
Antoinette. Now I'm currently online with Black River Primary and Infant. Is it possible that you could join us? It's the same link. Can you find it or should I just send it now? You want me to send it? All right, cool. Um,
All right, sir. You're seeing it now?
yes, yes, I can see it. All right, so go into your so the menu on the left is gone because we've done some new to make it more accessible and easier to navigate because most persons were using tablets and not the computer, and so it became a bit difficult for them to do it on their mobile phones and so on. So we redesigned to make it more easier to navigate. So the logo on the top left or the hamburger icon on the top left is what you use to go into the main menu. So,
Okay.
so you can use,
That is
yeah, you can use
the
any of those
Zyqual.
icons. You can use the Zyqual logo or you can use the little thing beside it. We call it the hamburger icon. So both of them takes you to
Okay,
the
that
main
one.
menu. Yeah. So if you click on that,
Yes, sir.
all right. So we are here now, and then the things that you were looking for would have been on the masters,
Under masters.
right?
Mm-hmm. So you recording? You record, please?
Yes, I'm recording.
Just did. Yes, sir. Okay.
Um,
Okay.
so the first thing you'd want to look at now is your department. So department master is there, because these things you would have remembered, but it would have looked slightly different.
Okay, sir.
All right. So you have your upper school the faculties, and your department is on the left. So
Yes, sir.
what I wanted, if you stop sharing, I'm gonna show you what St. Richard's Primary look like, and I think that's probably what. Oh, Antoinette is here. Antoinette could show you, and then we look at what you would need to add to your school to have the same thing, because you are
Okay, sir.
following both pathways. You're doing a trial, and you have the classroom teacher one, not the subject route. So you have both. So I think Antoinette's school
Yes,
has
sir.
both settings. Her audio is not up yet, and I'm not sure if she's hearing us. But let's just wait for her to connect so she can walk you through what is to be done. Because there's not a lot to be done for your school now. Because you seem to have all the staff in. When
Um, Problem here though, sir. Though
mm,
some of those persons they didn't sign in any at all.
yeah, when they
How do I?
when they try to sign in, the system will direct them to use their MOE email.
Mhm.
So they can
So
always
so
click.
what? Because a link was sent to them first. So how do I tell them to sign in now since they don't have that link?
Would I have deleted it?
Well, sorry, some of these teachers are difficult to deal with, and I keep telling them go back to their email, and maybe they have deleted it because I don't think some of them really buy into it at first. Some
Okay.
were concerned about putting their information online and all of those things. So maybe they had deleted it because I keep telling them to go back to their email and so they can't find the link.
Alright, I'll show you how they can get on if they were already registered. You will be able to see who the persons were, and you'll be able to direct them to log in. So you'll be able to
Okay.
send them the specific link when they log in, or if they forget their email, they can click forget password. So I'll show you all of that in a minute. But I want Anthony to show you
Okay,
first,
sir.
because you have to do the setup first before you invite them again.
Yes,
Antoinette,
sir.
Antoinette, are you here now? Miss White.
Yes, sir. I'm here.
Um, so let me just first show you what um, Black River Primary and Infant have. So this is their department. So they have enrichment for primary and upper and lower, integrated studies, and so on. And that's all they have. But they are following the specialist route for upper school and the classroom teacher for the lower school. So I think your school has similar settings. So we want to show her what yours look like so she can set that up first before we get into more. Antoinette,
Yes, sir. Sorry, back with you.
did you see what the school look like
It
so
was
far?
it. Yes, I saw it. Yes, sir.
Okay,
I saw it.
okay.
Upper and lower school. I want to know, Mr. and Miss Parchment. Pardon? You're Miss or Mrs.? Mrs., but just call me Babette. No problem. What I wanted to know, is your school one of the primary schools that is subject based? for the upper school. So they're doing the pilot in our school right now, but it's just upper school that is doing it, 4 to 6, doing subject teaching,
Okay.
and then 1 to 3 does
It's as before, math, English,
right,
and Inti.
and the infantry as well.
All right, but what so far you have only started to put in the departments and the subjects for upper and lower school in the primary section.
Mm-hmm.
All right, sir, tell me what you're telling me that I'm to do, sir.
Oh, her school is not completely set up yet, so I wanted her to see what years look like, such because I think both your schools operate the same way.
Yes. All right, hold on. 1 minute, sir. Let me sign in.
Okay.
Yes, Mrs. Greenmiller, we have started. We're waiting on Antoinette to bring up her screen. Are you hearing me, Mrs. Greenmiller?
Sorry, you see my struggle. My struggle is real.
The internet.
Yes.
Yeah, you're getting that error because the internet is quite slow, so it's connecting and disconnecting.
Yeah. All right. I'm gonna stop sharing and then hotspot to my phone and go back on again. Just give me a minute.
Okay.
Let me switch to my phone.
I forgot the name of your EO because your EO should possibly be part of the setup, so she gets it. Because we had done the training
Mrs.
with them.
Grant,
Pardon?
Mrs. Grant Barrows?
Yes, because she had done a training. You're in Region 5? Is it Region 5?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I did a training with the Region 5 EOs to understand the setup and everything. Um,
Okay.
so have her review, and she has access as well to be able to log in and check.
Yes, sir.
So
Yeah,
have her.
because I had added her to the thing, but I don't know if she had signed in to our school. Because I
So
had added her.
once she's at EO, she can sign into any school.
Okay.
So
Okay.
when she
So maybe
logs
that
in,
is why. I think our school is the only school in her QEC that is set up in a sir. So
okay.
maybe that's why she decided to use our school.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm. So once you set up, then have her review it and go through her what it is. Because if other schools are in your region that has the same structure, then she'll be able to direct them what to do.
Yes, sir.
All right, I'm back up. Can you see me?
Yes, yes, Anthony.
All right, so this is my setup. We have four classes in each of our grades, and the upper and the lower is similar to yours.
Mm-hmm.
So as you can see on the screen, the departments, the electives. So you have enrichment instead of electives,
Okay.
right? So where you refer to your music teacher, PE teacher, as elective, as enrichment, we have them as electives for the department names. And then when you look under the faculty name, you'll see that it is enrichment.
Okay.
All right. And then we have each grade is a department. And then the faculty they are assigned to is either lower school or upper school.
Mm-hmm.
All right. So now I'm going to take you over to where I saw your screen. So that screen was your subject master.
Can you also state what you're clicking on and go a bit slower because they will get this
Yeah,
recording
because the
from.
setup
Oh,
is different.
okay, no problem. All right. So in order for me to go back to the dashboard that you saw me clicking from, so I can talk you through while I'm doing this. In order for me to go back, if you look at your top, looking at your screen, the top left hand, the dotted dash. So if you
Mm-hmm.
click on the dotted dash, it will carry you to the main dashboard where you choose your options.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So as an admin, that's where you choose your option and you can go in to put in the information. So here I clicked on the master, and then once I am in the master screen, I went into the subject. So this is where I saw your screen where you have your different subjects. So from that, I could pick up what you had and what was attached. So in my subject master, I have all the subjects. So it works the same whether you are subject based or as you are for the lower school. It's the same thing because the aim is that all the schools in Jamaica, this is where they're going, all the schools in Jamaica are going to be subject based. So even though you are in the lower school and you have math, language, and INTI, eventually that is also going to be subject based. So instead of having to reinvent your wheel, we just went subject based right across in the setting up of the school. It does not affect the fact that it's one teacher teaching all the subjects. What will happen when you go to supervise a teacher and the teacher is in lower school, you will just click on the subject that you saw the teacher doing, whether it was math, language, or INTI. You
Okay.
follow me so far? Right.
Yes,
So
I
Whereas
do.
in your
so
upper school,
so what
right?
is the number
Whereas in your
for?
upper school,
Sorry, what is the number beside the subject name for?
the number beside the subject name here differentiates if it is a upper school or a lower school. So that's what I was going to tell our sir.
Okay.
So in the system here now, instead of having to have more than one math and more than one language, it affects math, language, um, all the subjects really. But this is how it's labeled. Let me show you. So right here you see grade one, right? And right across from it you see integrated studies one. Now when you look on your dashboard, if you go to see a teacher at grade one, and when you go, the teacher was teaching integrated studies, then you would be clicking integrated studies one. So all the ones are related to grade 1. All the twos are related to grade 2. Let me spread this out so you can see more entries. All right.
So,
And
for
so on.
instance,
So you,
can you hear me?
yeah. Yeah,
Right.
man, I'm
So,
hearing
as
you.
you said, because my school is similar to yours, we have four classes per grade.
Right.
So, integrated studies one, and if I
It's
go
grade
to,
1.
so I go to 1L, um,
Same
to
integrated
observe the
studies 1.
one and the other classes. So, um, it would show exactly which teachers at 1L, 101, all of that.
Yes, because it would show which teacher, because when you set up the teachers,
Mm-hmm.
you assign the class that they're attached to. So it
Okay.
would say which class you saw the teacher at. The same thing with the upper school.
Mm-hmm.
So even though Miss Mary teaches, Miss Mary is assigned to grade 4, Miss Mary only teaches science. But when you went to see Miss Mary teaching science, Miss Mary might have been into 4C.
Right.
So it shows. So what the difference is for you, because you are doing subject based,
Mm-hmm.
when you are assigning the teachers, right? When you're setting up the teachers, Miss Mary is going to be assigned all the grade 4s because Miss
Okay.
Mary teaches
Okay.
all the grade 4s
Right.
science.
Thank
As
you.
against Miss Jones down at grade 2, Miss Jones teaches um Inti 2, Math 2, and Language 2 because
Okay.
she's doing all the subjects down at lower school.
Mhm.
So we follow, we're okay right
Yeah,
there now?
following. Following. I'm
All right.
clear.
All right. And for the music teacher, the PE teacher, those teachers would be assigned the entire school. So it is just a matter of where you saw them when you went.
Okay.
Right. So when you set up, you see when you set up for the electives, let me use your words. When you set up your enrichment teachers, you are
Mm-hmm.
going to they will have attached to them both lower and upper school attached to them
And
because
upper.
they're doing the entire right, and they are doing 1 to 6.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Look if it's in the Stanberry. I don't have any. All right. All right. So where you want me to go next?
Well, we are do the whole thing because she need to do fair. Let's look back at her school now.
And and I'm seeing you have guidance there, Antoinette. But then our
All
guidance
right.
counselor,
So.
when
Mm-hmm.
we first set up ours, the guidance counselor
Mm-hmm.
was telling us. She told us that her supervisor says that it is not to be used to appraise them. So they shouldn't be a part of this. I don't know if that
They
is
will
so,
be a
but I
part
All
of
guess
right.
you
this.
had guidance in yours.
Yes.
They will be
All
a
right.
part
Let me
of this.
explain. They are. It's an appraisal management system, and therefore, while they are not yet a part of it, they will be a part of it. Because remember now, um, the EOs are a part of it, and once you are doing an appraisal for a guidance counselor, there is an EO that is assigned for guidance and counseling. So that
Okay.
EO will be a part of it. So the invite will be sent from the system to that EO. So the EO for guidance and counseling would be on it. The principal would also be on it, will also have the invite. The person, the EOR teacher who is coming to sit for the guidance counselor would also be on it. So all of those persons would be in the system via their ministry email. And so they would get the invite to come and do the appraisal.
Okay.
They're just not in it yet, but they will be in it.
Okay. Clear.
All right.
Because I had removed
Yeah.
her because of that.
No, you have to put
She's a
her.
teacher in your school, isn't she?
It just guidance counselor, so we had removed that part because of what she said. She was
Still
advised
put.
by her EO.
yeah, her EO has advised her of that. However, it's an appraisal management system, and the person is interacting with the students, and they are a member of staff, so they would be added on. Even if they're not being appraised now, they're still a member of staff. Here's the thing. Let me pose a question to you. At any time at all, when you're doing appraisal of teachers, has the guidance counselor ever been asked to sit in for one of the teachers to represent one of the teachers?
Oh, yes.
So therefore, she has to be in there, or he has to be in there.
Yeah, I'm happy for the clarity
Yes.
because
So
those comparisons are. But then
right.
when our EO, because our EO is going to be using our school, so
Mm-hmm.
she will get more information on that. But I just wanted, because you said that, I'm just saying it now. But now that you're telling
Mm-hmm.
me that, I'll add it back.
Yeah, ma'am. And in
Right.
any event, you would have had to add the guidance counselor because, as the question I just posed to you, the guidance counselor at times is asked to be the representative for a teacher. And if the guidance counselor is representing a teacher, how will the guidance counselor be accounted for when the appraisal is done? They have to be in the system. All right. So
Right.
the
So
next
this,
one that we're going to look at, we're going to go back to masters. So remember now we had clicked the dotted dash. So we're now back on the main dashboard and we're going back into the masters. In the masters, we are going to look at users and roles. I know this, you might have done this already because your teachers were already signed in, yes?
not all of them. As I
All right.
said, you just couldn't convince some persons. Some signed in, put in, the profile pic and all of that. Some didn't do
Right.
that anyhow.
All
So
right.
open users and roles.
All right. So hold on. In that case, we need to back up a bit. So let me back up a bit.
hold on, Antoinette. Let me pause this recording. One sec.
Yes, sir. Seen it now, sir?
Yeah, I wanted you to be on the Zyqual tab, the new one that you opened. So go to the next tab.
Oh. This didn't open. Hold on, sorry, give me a second. Is it that you're talking, sir?
Yes, this is it.
Okay.
All right. So how the teachers will get on, how new teachers will get on. You
Mm-hmm.
click on, they click on the register button. So
This
yeah,
one.
yeah, that one, and then they select teacher.
Mm-hmm.
So click on that. Click teacher.
Nothing else happening.
Yeah, just click it and wait. Notice it's buffering. It's. You can see the little circle beside the tab, or maybe because you're sharing, I can't see it. So just keep waiting.
Okay. Okay.
All right, scroll down now. The teacher would put their first name, their last name, and the
Oh,
first part of their email address, not the nothing that comes after the at. So where it says email address, click the down arrow beside it. It says please select, and then they would choose the appropriate extension. So for the teachers, I
Mm-hmm.
believe it's going to be at moeschools.edu.jm. But on the left where it says
okay.
enter email address, they would only type the first part without the at because that part is already in.
Already there.
Right. Some people still
Okay.
try to type the whole thing and say it's not working, but they need to type the first part only and select whichever one
Okay.
is appropriate for them. And then they need to
Okay.
put their phone number. The format is just as it's shown there. It has to be plus 1876 followed by the rest of the numbers. And then down where it says select school, they would search for the school there. So you can search for your school. So once you click that, you can start typing the name of your school.
All right, and there it comes up.
Right, and I choose that.
So they would select.
Right. Now, when they click send email,
Mm-hmm.
the system is going to send them an email with a 4-digit passcode. It's called OTP,
Mm-hmm.
one time passcode. They have to get that email in their Ministry of Education email, so they can't use any Gmail or any other email. They have to use the MOE email. And if you notice in the email section above, there's only 2 emails that the system will accept. So
Okay.
they get an email with 4-digit passcode. They then have to come back to this page and put that 4-digit passcode in. So when they click send email at the bottom there, the green button, the page is gonna change to a page requesting them to put the 4-digit passcode in.
Mm-hmm.
If they close the tab, they will have to wait for 30 minutes to register again. So they should keep the tab open so they can get the code from their email to put in. If they do not get the code in their email, they can't register. So they need to check.
Okay.
Sometimes it goes to their spam folder.
Yes, sir.
Sometimes it goes to their spam, so they need to check the spam for that 4-digit code. And it's only the numbers that they need to put in.
So for those persons who were already registered on the system but didn't sign in, they will have to do this too.
No. So
Okay.
go back to the next tab now. Let's see what those persons will do.
Mm-hmm.
No, not the home. Go back to
There.
the next. Go back into the application itself. Go back into Zyqual. So you probably need to stop
You
sharing to
mean
see
the
the
one I
tab.
was sharing first?
Yes.
So stop sharing this.
So you can get back to that.
Okay. I'm not finding it again.
It's there, man. It's there on the tab. It's the tab is at the top, so they should see Zyqual menu, or so you should see. There it
It's
is.
in the same thing, sir. This is it.
No, this is the
It's not
Zyqual
this.
website, but you need to go on the application. So the tab at the top, it says Zyqual menu selection. Don't close that. Don't click on the X. Or you've closed it.
Oh Lord, I did that already.
Alright, so
Um,
you need to go back into the
sir,
application.
since
Yeah.
she was right there, sir, what she would probably need to do is press the login. So from right there, for the teachers who have not yet activated their account, you would go back to that same page, Gomez, and you'd click login, and then you would click services. Services would carry you to the menu that you would need, the page that sir is talking about. And then
Right.
when you go there, then you would put in forget password. So go back to where you were a while ago. Go back to that
You
same
mean
page on the,
the,
yeah, the
the new
main
tab that
page.
I had open?
Yes, go back to it again. Share your screen again. Go back.
No,
Go
I
right back
closed it, so
there.
I'll have to open it again.
Yeah, man. So all right, when you open it again, you're going to go
Mm-hmm.
to login.
It's not coming. Oh Lord. Oh, so I must go back. I'm seeing the sign in to the right. Is that where you said I should go, Antoinette?
Share back the page again. Yeah, the sign in on the right. On the right. Let's listen to that sister. Reach out to
Where
me.
am I?
What else? Me in our meeting, Auntie Susie. What that graduation?
Seems like I'll have to sign in. I look like
Come
it
over here.
closed. That's right. Well, you it All right. Where am I to go now,
All right.
Antoinette?
Oh, you're reaching already. All right. You see where the plus sign is?
Plus sign where? Which side?
Right
On
beside
the
the
right.
X, all the way to the top, all the way to the top. You're gonna open a new tab so I can show you. All the way to the top. Yes, go across. Go across, go across. Press the plus sign. There's a plus sign
Hold
beside
on, let
the
me
X.
stop sharing because I'm sharing. I'm not seeing it.
Yeah, man. All right. So you see the plus sign, you're opening a new tab,
Uh huh.
and then you're
And
putting in zyqual.com,
where do I?
and then share the screen. So just put in the zyqual.com and then share the screen. Don't do anything after you put that in.
All right. Seeing it now?
All right, perfect. So to the
Mm-hmm.
right, yes, press that, and then press services. There you go. Bring up your screen some more. Right there. So, okay. So you see when you put in, you see where you have Black River Primary, the
Mm-hmm.
teacher would put in their MOE email,
Okay.
and then they would click lost your password. So
Great.
those
Great.
teachers who are already in there and they have
Mm-hmm.
not access, that is how they would get to sign in. So they would
Okay.
put in their MOE email and they would skip the part that says password. They would go right underneath it and click lost your password. What they would do is leave this page open, get a new window. So they would click the plus sign, get a new window, and check their email, copy the the um
Password.
the password that they get, and then come back here and paste it in. So they would not close this,
Okay.
right? No,
Clear.
after they right, so after they paste it here now and press login. So press login now.
But it's gonna take me right back to the school,
Yeah,
right?
man, that's fine. That's fine. That's fine. All right, wait now. You see where you see the Zyqual logo on the top right beside the dotted dash?
Yes.
All right. So once they're in, it's gonna carry them to this page. Then they
Mm-hmm.
would click the logo. Now their picture or a blank or the Zyqual logo would be there. Or a blank circle. No, not the dotted dash. The logo. Yes,
Mm-hmm.
click that. When you click it, it's gonna give you a drop down.
This is what it gives me.
That's fine. Click the picture now. Click the picture now with the black ribbon. Where the crest is?
Logo.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Click that. There you
Oh,
go.
okay.
So this is now where they would go in now and change the password to a password that they know.
Change their password.
Yeah.
Okay.
And write it down.
Okay.
So that is for the persons who are already in the system.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So let's talk about the persons who are not in the system and they're new. You would
We only
do
have
the
a few.
instruction that sir, right? So the what sir showed you before is what you would do.
Yes. Okay.
Mhm.
All right. So do I stop sharing now?
Yes, you can stop sharing now.
All right. So it means then that we will have to go in and change all the other things that are there.
Yeah, so just
Yeah,
to
you would sort right. You'd have to go in and sort those out.
Okay.
so to
I get the picture.
confirm if you remembered what to do for the department and the subject setup.
So remember, we still have the videos. So I still have the videos in the classroom.
Mm-hmm.
So I can always go back there and watch and refresh my memory. Remember, you had a classroom, sir.
Right. You're not going to be able to get back into that, but what you can do now is look at the tutorials. So click on share your screen. We wanted to go back to the zyqual.com site because that's where the tutorials are. So what we've just looked at today, you can find all of them, all of the videos there. So just go back.
Not here, though.
Yeah,
Go back.
just click the back.
Hold on. Uh-huh.
Go back one more.
It's not allowing
She
me
can't
to
go
go
back
back.
anymore, sir. She finished right there.
Click on the home tab. Click on the home button.
Go to Zyqual home. She has it open already, sir. It's at the top.
I know because she can't
It's the
see it.
second one.
Because she can't see it.
Oh
Where?
no.
That home button should probably take her back to the home page. So click
It will
on.
carry you to the home page.
You
All
can.
right.
This Zyqual
Yeah, click
icon.
that. Yeah, click that. All right. So training and resources, and then first steps.
First.
Right. So you and Nicola would need to then go through this.
Time misspelled.
Scroll down now and log in.
Oh, so I'm to log in here because it takes me
Yes.
to my
Yes.
login.
Log in. So this is different from the application. You're logging into the training videos section.
Okay. I was watching these the other night. I don't remember where I saw them. I think I
They're
don't
still
remember
on
where
they're
I
still
saw
on
them.
my YouTube channel as well. But
Okay,
this
maybe it's
org
on YouTube
yes.
because I was watching this.
Yeah, this organize it so that you can follow it in a sequence. So the first
Okay,
one is
sir.
how to update the school profile, and then scroll down,
Mm-hmm.
and all of this section is about the school profile, how to add the logo, all of these things. So keep going.
And we have that already.
Yeah, keep going.
School location details. Member of Parliament. I had added all of those already.
And the education officer, you can now add your education officer so that she's affiliated
She,
with your
she
school.
was she was added from the first time, sir.
No, meaning that in the school profile you select her as the education officer.
Okay.
So when you set up the school profile, there's a section for you to choose who your education officer is.
Okay.
Alright, so keep going down, keep going down. You're going in the wrong direction. Alright, now that part that comes below is for high schools, but because you're following like a subject um, route as well, so everything that Antoinette was explaining can be found in the videos here. Keep going down, down, or up, whichever way you call it. So this part is for secondary schools, and then below
Mm-hmm.
you can find the videos for primary and infant. So if you keep going down, keep
Accept or reject staff.
yeah, keep going, keep going. All right, so this is for primary and infant, and it's the same thing, but this one was done by Antoinette specifically for primary and infant.
Okay, sir.
So watch these and then double check on your school and finish the setup. But there has to be a deadline because we're going to be working with many other education officers across the country for their schools. So to make sure that
Oh,
you do this and we can see it. Today is Friday. So if you give us an idea when you can finish the setup, because it does not take as much as it used to. It's quite a lot quicker now. You can do the setup, and you would have had
sure.
most of the stuff in place already.
Right. So by next Friday, everything should be up, sir.
One whole week.
The thing is, sir, as I tell you, I'm marking papers.
uh,
Well, I kind of get a break now because they having some problem with the system uploading the papers. And then I go back to work Monday.
But they
So,
need to give you the time to do it. So uh
okay.
because you need to work with a lot of different schools as well, and I think they have deadlines. I know she told you that she's gonna use your school as pilot. Really, she should be tackling quite a few schools. But if that's her approach, then that's the approach she wants to take. But the quicker done, then she can
Yes, sir.
move on.
So, all right, sir. I'll try and maybe Monday, Tuesday.
All right. So by Tuesday
Monday,
evening,
Tuesday.
by Tuesday evening,
Okay, sir.
because
So
it's
when I'm
it's it
finished, I'm to just send you a text or Antoinette. The number on the screen is for Antoinette. The
that's
phone,
my
whatever
number.
one.
That's my number. You can text me or Antoinette, whichever one of us.
Jamaican number.
Yes. And that number is not on WhatsApp, so you can reach out to me the same. What did you do? You WhatsApp me or did you email me? Which was it?
WhatsApp you, sir.
Yeah, you can WhatsApp me the same. So I'll be looking out for your message
Okay, sir.
around Tuesday evening.
All right, sir. Great.
And then
Thank you for your time.
yeah, when you're done as well, if you have contact for your EO,
Yes, sir.
yeah, just a reminder that once it's done, she needs to check the setup what you've done, because she's good. She needs to be aware so that when she goes to another school, she don't have to actually call you, or so she can support them. Or just need to be in the know.
Yes, sir.
And remember her to log in because they have logins and they can visit and see.
Right.
All right.
That's a part that I get. I really appreciate getting that part. So they can go in and see for themselves the tutorials and all of that too.
Yes, yes, they have access to everything.
Okay.
All right, thank you very much for your time. Thank you very much, Antoinette. You're the
Thank
primary
you too.
specialist.
Thank you, Anthony.
No problem, my darling. No problem.
All right, bye bye.
Bye, sir. Thanks.